there, YouTubers, it's Anormal. As promised, I'm doing a late upload, and I'm sorry it's so late, guys, but I did have to work today, and my appointment was later in the afternoon, so, it was a little later than I had anticipated, before I got a chance to do an upload, so I apologize. First things first, went and had my wax fit today, and it went great. It's very awkward. The wax dentures, are pretty thick. So, I mean, they're not like what you can expect your normal denture to be like, but it's a last chance to see the placement of the teeth, the color, how they are going to look in your mouth. And it's really, really great. And I'll put a picture up here in just a second that's going to show you guys, what I look like with the wax fit dentures in. I didn't get a picture of them outside my mouth. Everything happened pretty quickly today, and my appointment was kind of late, and everything was kind of rushed. So, but seeing myself with those in, with teeth, and ironically, they're thicker than they normally are, but when they put them in, they felt right. Like, the position of my jaw felt right. And that was an amazing feeling. You have no idea, how absolutely amazing that was. To see, a photo of me with teeth, full on. And I haven't had that for years. Even before I had my teeth removed. Kind of a shocking moment, and it was kind of weird to see how dramatic the change was. So I'm gonna put up the picture now, and let it play for a couple of seconds. That way you guys can get a good look at it. Okay, that's me with the wax try-ins, and can you see the smile on my face? I was so absolutely thrilled with them, and cannot wait until next Monday because they look so great. And here's the thing, in my mouth, they don't look fake. They look real. And that's crazy, and you can't really tell it in the picture, but they look real, and it's crazy. And for lack of time and everything, this is probably going to be a pretty short video tonight, but I wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to thank everybody that's watched my videos this far, that supported me and kind of given me the information that I need. You guys, it has meant the world to me. Now, a couple of things. On the advice of my dentist, who's also my dentist, I purchased a couple of things in preparation for next week. And if you'll give me just a second. These are them. Since I have an issue with adhesives, topically, like on my skin, he recommended that I get this. And it is the Super Poly Grip denture adhesive, but it is the free. It has no odor, no flavor, no color. I'll put that up there where you can see it. Okay. And he also recommended these, which is the Polident 3-minute soak. Nowadays, they've discovered that if you soak your dentures with the tablets overnight every day, that it loosens the teeth from the acrylic, which means that your dentures aren't going to last as long. So what they recommend now, is that you soak them in this stuff once a week. And then just plain water, if you take them out at night or whatever. He also told me that I can brush them with regular toothpaste. You can get the special denture toothpaste, but here's the thing. It's no different than regular toothpaste. So why spend the extra money and the extra expense when you don't have to? But those are a couple of things that I've purchased. Now notice, this is a pretty small tube. This is a 0.75 ounce tube. And I'll actually open it and show you how big the tube itself is. It's pretty small. I mean, it's not huge. And the reason for that is that if I don't like it or doesn't work well, I don't have a whole ginormous tube of this crap. It's the smallest size they make in this. And I mean, upon opening it, I mean, it doesn't have a smell. It's kind of a clear, translucent looking kind of stuff. So I mean, I didn't want like a bunch of like minty flavored shit in my mouth, excuse my language, all the time, because I mean, if you're eating something and it tastes like you have day old gum, hanging out back there somewhere, it's gonna make everything you eat taste like day old gum. So I mean, that I didn't see as, something I really wanted. That's what they make mouthwash and shit for. So those things I've, purchased and have ready to go. But after today, I cannot wait to see what it's like with my dentures. And this next 7 days is either A, gonna fly by, or it's gonna drag. But either way, I am almost 6 days. It is officially after midnight here, so I'm 6 days and counting. It's technically Tuesday, so I only have 6 more days until I get my teeth. I did take my husband with me today. On the urging of my dentist, he encouraged me to bring somebody that knew me prior to having my dental issues and knew me prior to having my extractions done. So that person can kind of be, objective reasoning to whether they look natural or, And my husband was very impressed. He thought they looked very, very good. In fact, he's the photographer of the photo that I posted. So, having said that, I'm really, really, really anxious. I really am. I'm really, really anxious to see what it's like with the actual denture. Because it kind of felt bittersweet having to give them back. I mean, to see myself in the mirror like that, and then him be like, okay, well, give him back, I kind of wanted to be like a 3-year-old, no, mine, but, it's a small price to pay, and I mean, looking back, I had my extractions done the 15th of March. I will get my my dentures the 16th of May, which is just a day over 2 full months, 8 weeks. That from start to finish of this process. And I can't say that all of it's easy. I can't say that all of it's been hard. But what I can say is that I've learned a lot about myself and about what I'm capable of, and about the person that I am. I've learned a lot about my friends and my family, and I'm sorry guys, but my hair's driving me nuts. I've learned a lot about the part of me that thought that I couldn't do this, that, you know, people wouldn't understand, or, you know, things like that. And looking back at it now, it was such a small step, but it seems like, you know, trying to jump the Grand Canyon when you're looking at it, because it's kind of a do or die moment. Once you have your teeth removed, there's no going back. You know, you can't change your mind and be like, okay, no, wait, you got to put them back. You, short of getting implants or something like that, you really can't. And so, I mean, in a lot of ways, it's a do or die moment. You can't go back. Um, so looking at it now and knowing what my teeth are going to look like, and knowing that in just a few short days that I'll have them, and that they're going to look great, and that all my fears are gone. But I'm anxious to see what life is like, you know, on the flip side. I've gone from, you know, battered and beaten teeth to no teeth, and now I want to see what life is like with all my teeth, you know, with a full set. So I really appreciate all you guys and the comments, and you know, I will post as much as I can, as many, you know, pictures and updates as I can over the next couple of days. Um, but until then, this is Anormal. See you guys later.